Welcome back. The 2000 USA Lincoln 1-cent coin. The USA Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has seen various design modifications and composition changes over the decades. The year 2000 Lincoln penny is a notable piece, offering collectors and numismatists a glimpse into the transitional period of the penny as it was soon heading toward significant design shifts in the years that followed. Design of the 2000 Lincoln 1-cent coin. The 2000 Lincoln 1-cent coin continues the long-standing design tradition featuring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse front. The obverse design, created by Victor David Brenner, was introduced in 1909 and has remained largely unchanged since. The bust of Lincoln is in profile, facing right, with the words "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 2000 on the right. Below Lincoln's portrait is the letter VDB, the initials of Victor D. Brenner, placed discreetly as a tribute to his craftsmanship. On the reverse back, the coin features the classic wheat ears design that had been replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparro. In the center, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, flanked by the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum. At the bottom is the denomination, 1 cent. Notably, if you examine the reverse under magnification, you can even see a small depiction of Lincoln seated within the memorial, a tribute to his legacy in both art and history. The coin's composition for 2000 was predominantly zinc, with a thin copper plating. This was a continuation of the change implemented in 1982 when the U.S. Mint switched from solid copper to a copper-plated zinc core due to rising metal costs. History and context of the 2000 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, in its 2000 form, is part of a series that began in 1959 with the introduction of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. The design remained unchanged until 2008, with the 2000 penny being among the later coins to feature this iconic design. In the year 2000, the penny was still heavily circulated, and billions of them were minted to meet the everyday transactional needs of the American public. This was a time when the penny was still relevant for many small purchases, and it continued to be a symbol of American commerce. However, the new millennium also signaled an era of change, as the debate surrounding the usefulness of the penny began to intensify, particularly due to the coin's declining purchasing power and increasing production costs. During the early 2000s, the U.S. Mint was gearing up for future changes to the penny's design, as Lincoln's 200th birthday was approaching in 2009. Little did the public know, the Lincoln Memorial reverse would soon be replaced with a series of new designs commemorating Lincoln's life, marking the end of an era for the classic penny look. Value of the 2000 Lincoln 1-cent coin. The 2000 Lincoln penny is one of the most commonly minted pennies of modern times, with billions produced across different mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and even San Francisco for proof sets. As a result, the vast majority of 2000 Lincoln pennies hold minimal value above their face value in circulated condition. Even uncirculated coins are relatively common, making them readily available to collectors. The typical value of a 2000 Lincoln penny in average condition is around 0.01 to 0.02, with uncirculated or mint state MS coins fetching slightly higher prices, usually between 0.10 and 0.50. Coins graded MS65 or higher by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) may see values in the range of 1 to 5. Key varieties and errors. While the 2000 Lincoln penny is generally considered common, certain varieties and errors can increase its value significantly, Wide AM variety. One of the most popular varieties from 2000 is the wide AM penny. This error involves the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse. Normally, the letters are close together narrow AM, but in the wide AM error, the letters are spaced further apart. This variety occurred when proof dies were accidentally used on circulation coins. A wide AM penny from 2000 can be worth between 20 and 50, depending on the condition. Off-center strikes and die cracks. Various minting errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can also command premium prices depending on the severity of the error. Off-center coins, where part of the design is missing, can range from 10 to 50 or more based on how much of the design is missing. Reality of the 2000 Lincoln penny in auctions and high-end sales. While most 2000 Lincoln pennies hold minimal value, there have been instances where high-grade specimens, or error varieties, have garnered significant attention in the auction market. For example, a 2000 wide AM penny in MS67 condition might sell for hundreds of dollars due to its rarity and the pristine condition of the coin. However, it's important to note that the 2000 penny, being mass-produced, has not reached the multimillion-dollar auction levels that some rare or error coins have. Coins that fetch millions are often older, rarer, or involve significant historical errors. While the 2000 Lincoln penny is a staple in many collections, its commonality prevents it from reaching such lofty prices. In a typical auction, a high-grade 2000 Lincoln penny might sell for anywhere between $50 and $500, depending on the specific variety and condition. The 2000 Lincoln 1-cent coin may not yet be $1 million piece, but it is still a significant coin in the history of U.S. currency. Its classic design, its place in the final years of the Lincoln Memorial Series, and the potential for valuable error varieties make it a fascinating coin for collectors and numismatists alike. While it remains common in circulation, its legacy as part of the Lincoln penny series ensures that it will continue to hold value both as a piece of history and as a collectible in the years to come. Number 2. The 2010 USA Lincoln 1-cent coin. The 2010 USA Lincoln 1-cent coin holds a special place in modern numismatic collections, not only for its design but also for its symbolic historical significance. Introduced as part of a series of modern Lincoln cents, the 2010 penny followed the completion of the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Series, which celebrated 200 years since the birth of Abraham Lincoln and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent's introduction. Let us take a deep dive into the design, history, value, and auction trends surrounding the 2010 Lincoln penny. Design, honoring Lincoln's legacy and national unity. The 2010 Lincoln 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the Shield cent, marked the introduction of a new reverse design after the 4 commemorative reverses from 2009. This penny maintained the classic bust of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner in 1909, on the obverse side, but the reverse now featured a striking new emblem, the Union Shield. The reverse design was created by artist Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Mena, both well-known figures in the U.S. Mint. The Union Shield depicted on the reverse symbolizes the unity of the states, an important concept that Lincoln famously fought to preserve during his presidency and the Civil War. The shield features 13 vertical stripes representing the original 13 colonies, united under a single horizontal bar that represents the federal government. Above the shield is the inscription E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one, emphasizing the unification of many states into one nation. The obverse continued with Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln, with the inscriptions In God We Trust, Liberty, and the year 2010 framing the design. This penny's combination of classic and modern design elements makes it both a historical and visual testament to Lincoln's lasting impact on the nation. History, a new era for the Lincoln cent. The 2010 penny followed the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Series, which celebrated 4 pivotal phases of Abraham Lincoln's life with 4 different reverse designs. These designs honored Lincoln's early life, his formative years, his professional career, and his presidency. When the Bicentennial Series concluded, there was widespread interest in how the U.S. Mint would proceed with the Lincoln cent's reverse design. After a nationwide consultation, the Union Shield design was selected to reflect Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War and the enduring strength of the United States. The 2010 Shield Center began a new chapter for the Lincoln cent, aligning it with modern design sensibilities while maintaining deep roots in American history and culture. It also symbolized the transition from commemorating Lincoln's personal life to recognizing the greater legacy he left on the nation as a whole. Value and rarity, common in circulation, but valuable in perfect condition. In terms of everyday circulation, the 2010 Lincoln penny is quite common. Billions of these coins were minted, with 3 primary mint locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. As a result, the vast majority of 2010 pennies hold little more than face value for most collectors and are easily found in pocket change. However, when it comes to higher grades and special finishes, the story changes. Proof coins, which are produced specifically for collectors with polished dies and extra care, were struck at the San Francisco Mint. These proof versions, particularly those in perfect condition graded PR70, can fetch a premium in the collector market. Furthermore, uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS69 or MS70 by third-party grading companies like PCGS or NGC, have become desirable. In pristine condition, with no flaws or imperfections, these coins can be valued significantly higher than their face value. Prices for MS70 examples typically range from $50 to $100, depending on market demand, while PR70 examples may fetch a bit more due to their higher production quality. Reality and market trends. The reality of collecting the 2010 Lincoln penny lies in its accessibility. Millions of these coins remain in circulation, making them an easy find for new collectors or those looking to fill out their collections. For seasoned numismatists, the real value lies in securing high-grade examples or coins with unique characteristics such as errors or misstrikes. Despite its widespread circulation, there is always a segment of the market interested in error coins. Some 2010 pennies exhibit mint errors, such as off-center strikes, die breaks, or double dies, which can increase their value considerably. Error coins are prized among niche collectors, and their rarity can make them worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the nature and severity of the error. Auction records and million-dollar dreams. As of now, the 2010 Lincoln penny has not reached the extraordinary heights of multi-million-dollar auction prices, like some of its older Lincoln cent counterparts. Pennies from earlier years, such as the famous 1943 copper penny or the 1955 doubled die, have made headlines for selling in the millions. However, 2010 pennies, due to their abundance and relatively recent minting, have not seen the same level of auction activity. That said, collectors should keep an eye on high-grade specimens or error coins, as these could appreciate over time. Some collectors are willing to pay thousands for proof coins or special error varieties, especially as interest in Lincoln pennies continues to grow. Given the right circumstances, particularly if a rare mint error were to emerge, it's not inconceivable that a 2010 penny could one day command a 6-figure auction price, though millions are likely a distant dream for this particular year. The 2010 USA Lincoln 1-cent coin is a fascinating blend of history, symbolism, and design. Its Union Shield reverse pays tribute to Lincoln's role in preserving the nation, while the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse maintains a century-long tradition. While most 2010 pennies are common in circulation and hold little value beyond their 1-cent face, high-grade and error coins offer intriguing opportunities for collectors. Though the 2010 Lincoln penny has not yet achieved auction prices in the millions, it remains a key piece in the modern Lincoln cent series and a worthy addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual hobbyist, the 2010 penny is a coin that reflects America's ongoing journey, both in its design and its place in the wider history of the Lincoln cent. Thanks you for joining us with this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.